from the Learning Cottage. This is our first Bergan Night podcast. Ideally here in the pod. How do you guys feel about being in the pod?
It's spacious.
Yeah,
it's
it's
nice.
Honestly, it's nice.
I wish this was my classroom.
All right, we're following up a banner year here. It's a big year. We got homecoming week this week. Pretty great year. I'm not sure how we can top last year, but we never arrived. That's the nice thing. Speaking of banner year, if you need to get a t-shirt, $22 will get you a banner t-shirt. Looks great. Everybody loves it. Your parents will love it. Maybe that's a great stocking stuffer. Perhaps that's a Halloween gift. I don't know.
Courtesy of our great sponsors, the Bergan Booster Club. Big sponsor of the show.
I ordered 2 mediums last week. They did great.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Now in the street there is violence, and then a lot of work to be done. No place to hang out or washing, and then I can't blame all on
All right, welcome back to the podcast here. One of our first guests, actually the first guest of the inaugural podcast, Job Sullivan. He's a former cross-country runner, turned football kicker, turned back to cross-country runner. Job, welcome to the show. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty dandy.
There's 21 runners on the cross-country team. How intense is the competition during practice?
Very intense. Usually Nathan is out in front, closely followed by Spencer, and then usually some of the middle schoolers and most of the high schoolers are behind them.
Word on the street is Adam Weesey has been waking up at 1 or 1:30 in the morning to complete timed miles. Is there truth to this?
That is true. In fact, I have woken up with him and completed many miles with Adam Weesey myself.
Why at this time of day?
Because no one's around, and it's when we can run our best.
It's a lot safer to run, I would imagine, with a lack of traffic. What do you do from here on out to finish the season strong? You've had a couple great finishes as a team. What is going to push you to get to that next level?
Well, first off, just faith in our team and faith in our coach, Daddy Morse. Without him, none of this would be possible. Without him pushing us, I don't think we'd be where we are today.
Where is your favorite place to run?
I'd say probably Calvin Crest, just because the trails are kind of cool to run, and it's like our home course, so we know it really well, but somehow we still end up getting lost for 30 minutes of practice.
Wow, what a compelling interview. I almost want to run cross country myself.
Speaking of running, have you even run before, Coach Morse?
I have, actually. My fastest mile time was 6 minutes and 18 seconds in the 2018 Turkey Trot.
That beats me.
So this is an impressive pace.
Where was the turkey trot at?
Lincoln, and I also may have died afterwards.
All right. So it's going to lead us into our next little segment here. Today, we obviously had some beef fiestadas.
Totally normal segue for almost.
I know, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So beef fiestadas, which, I mean, mini pizzas, let's be honest. What's your favorite kind of pizzas?
Sauerkraut and Canadian bacon is the only way to go.
I like the Canadian bacon and pineapple on the pizza. It belongs. It always does.
For communists.
Guys, anything with stuffed crust, that extra cheese, top of the line.
Why? Just because you say it loud doesn't make it true. I just want to point that out real quick.
It's always true.
So speaking of beef fiestadas, we had a chance to get over to the elementary here today and speak with some elementary kids about the One Bite Pizza review. Essentially, all they do is take a bite of pizza and tell us what they think about it. So let's check in at the elementary.
That's great. This is good. Perfecto.
Speaking of fiestadas, I really feel there's only 2 acceptable ways to eat a fiestada. Give you the first one here. One way, sour cream, salsa, little lettuce, extra cheese. Make yourself a little fiestada burrito.
That sounds like a taco pizza, Coach.
You can get that at the buffet at Godfather's. That's a good one.
Proud sponsor of the show.
I appreciate that.
Anybody else prefer to eat their...
I just eat them 2 at a time. That's because I got a weight problem.
My record's 3.
3?
What's the second way?
Second way, ranch and Dorothy Lynch at the same time. Don't knock it till you try it. It'll alter your life.
I'm not going to knock it,
Or
and I'm
the
probably
better.
not going to try it.
Three fiestadas today?
I was lost on the cross country course. I did not make Fiesta today. I'm pretty upset about that.
You look upset.
I know.
Next segment, we got another interview here. We were able to stop by, talk to Reagan Hoyle, get in touch with her, and talk to her about how softball season is going. So here's our interview with Reagan Hoyle.
Now, you're currently sitting at 4-8, but with games against Norfolk and Lincoln High this week. What can we expect moving forward?
Well, hopefully we go on to districts and win some there, and hopefully make it to state. That's our biggest hope at the moment.
That makes sense, because really the regular season is kind of just a tune-up for districts, right?
Yep.
Other softball members, Anna Priner and Alicia Broussard, have been talking about hitting dingers. When do you get to join the home run club?
Oh, great. Hopefully soon, you know. I've been working away.
Good. What's the key to doing that? How do you work at hitting dingers?
Really got your hips in there. And
Hips. It's all in the hips. I heard you had a great trip to Kearney, only to get rained out. It's a fun bus ride. Have there been any other great memories from this season?
Well, with the Kearney trip, we actually sat and had a dance party in the batting cages, and that was pretty fun. Had a pre-game for homecoming, and then we made TikToks, and yeah, it's just been pretty fun.
Well, thank you for sitting down with us. We wish you good luck the rest of the season. It's your senior year. Go ahead and capitalize, and we look forward to hearing about your first dinger.
Thank you.
Speaking of home runs, that has got to be like the pinnacle of all baseball, softball, / anything you do in a game with a bat and a ball. Speaking of pinnacle, let's get to our Mount Rushmore. Today we are doing the Mount Rushmore of the most American things ever. I think that it's my turn to kick it off this week.
Go for it.
All right, so my Mount Rushmore most American things ever. I'm gonna have to go with football, American football.
Not soccer.
Not
soccer.
Football.
No. American
Football.
football.
Physical.
Yeah, football. That's what I'm gonna go with.
I like it.
My top spot on my Mount Rushmore is mullets. There's nothing more American than a little party or business in the front, party in the back.
The Jack Stoll. That's all. I'm going to cross that
without
off
a
my
doubt.
list.
Yeah.
I'm going to move on over to the bald eagle. You see a screeching bald eagle, it makes me want to stand up and scream, America!
You guys know I like food a lot. It doesn't get much more American than hot dogs. Hot dogs.
Joey Chestnut, 4th of July.
Nathan's, the best hot
I like
dog.
the red ones.
Minus the Fairbury brand.
Yeah, red Fairberries. That's where it's at.
All right, hot dog. You get to go twice here.
Oh, my next thing I like to do, I like to watch some horses run. The Kentucky Derby.
Gambling.
Greatest
what
2
you're
minutes
looking
in
at-
sports.
I think what you're looking at is spending some money.
I like to spend some money.
Gambling.
That's
Not
fine.
in Nebraska, though, but in
No.
Iowa.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
that's 35 minutes away.
And not if you're under 18 years of age.
While you're doing that, I'm going to drive my pick-em-up trucks, because only in America can we get some big old pick-em-up trucks. Chevy or die, baby. Woo!
All right.
All right.
Landing on the moon. Is there anything more American
Fake.
than planting your flag like your Baker Mayfield in
Fake
Ohio
news.
State right on the lunar surface? Landing on the moon.
Hollywood.
Debatable. You know what? My next Mount Rushmore is actually Mount Rushmore. What is more American than Mount Rushmore?
The Grand Canyon.
Kids,
Let's
do you know
go
who's
here.
on Mount Rushmore?
I don't. Let's talk
Do
about
you
that
guys
later.
know who's on Mount
It doesn't
Rushmore?
matter. That's beside the point.
So we're going to snake it back around. I get to go twice here, so just Mount Rushmore. Next one here, I got being better at Olympic track and field than all other countries. Obviously not always the sprints. Jamaica's kind of won that one.
Usain
you know.
Okay, Michael Phelps.
But
That's
Swimming.
being,
Pretty solid with swimming.
being
too.
better at the Summer Olympics. Pretty American.
That's good.
Buffets. Buffets are pretty American. Just all you can eat, just load up a plate. If it doesn't weigh 7 pounds, you're not doing it right.
And
Hey,
why
what-
not go back and get 2
Yeah.
or 4?
And then if you don't like it, throw it away.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
Nothing like wasting food.
The best part of a buffet? Fried food. That comes in on mine. Went to the state fair the other day. Fried Twinkies, fried butter, fried watermelon, fried glorious times.
Nothing better than some fried cheese.
Fried cheese. Any cheese is great.
Coma after that is pretty good.
This one is for our proud supporter of our show. This one is for Coach Maru's Dallas Cowboys, the America's team.
Ugh.
In 1991.
Didn't you see that Cleveland was now claiming to be America's team?
Makes sense.
Prime
0-1.
time back in the 90s. The Cowboy star still shines bright.
You know who else was good in the 90s? Nebraska.
Your final one. What is it?
Oh, back to me. This is near and dear to my heart. Not the most popular thing in America, but diabetes.
But hey, cup half full. Livabetes.
That's
Livabetes.
That's
Livabetes.
I like to call it livabetes. Go out there and support your livabetes/diabetes friends.
I'd like to give a shout out to all those hardworking pancreases for all this that can still make our own insulin. I mean,
That's good. That's good
How
too.
about that?
Rounding out mine being loud. In America, turn up your stereos, light your fireworks. Just be loud. That's what we like. We're better than everybody else.
Yeah.
I agree.
My last one is making jeans into shorts. Shout out to Martin Mraz. He did it on Wednesday morning. Just impromptu jorts that he brought there on tourist day. But
were his pockets hanging lower than the actual denim?
no, he was fingertip length. He was
You
dressed
say it.
Dress
He's good.
code.
All right.
dress code.
We're going to round out the Mount Rushmore of most American things with an incomprehensible system of measurement. Metric system, going by tens, that's stupid. 12 inches in a foot, 3 feet in a yard, 5,280 feet in a mile, 1,760 feet in yards in a mile. Totally makes sense. No, it's stupid, but it's American, and I love it.
I think that explains my bad math grade.
Yeah, you
Because
know.
I had no idea what you just said.
At some point, I thought you were talking about your bath mat right there. So good job. I'm colorblind, so it makes sense to me. I'm just going to throw that in there real quick.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
All right, so there's our Mount Rushmore of most American things. We're going to segue here. We're going to get another interview with Hannah Frost. Here we go.
Cue it up.
After a tremendous season a year ago, Hannah, what's it going to take to repeat as state champions or get to that top, so to say?
I think that if we just work hard and stay together, we'll be just fine.
Hannah, a lot of people say the words work hard. What does that even mean as a volleyball player?
I don't know if you've heard of it, but we do something called 3-minute runs in practice. I think conditioning is working hard.
You know, Hannah, I've done a lot of 3-minute runs. Sometimes I run for 3 minutes, and then that's my workout. So I feel really good that you guys are doing the same sort of workout. A lot of people have been wondering it. Here on the podcast, we're going to ask it. What's it like to be left-handed? It has to be extremely awkward.
It really is. Have you seen me play?
No, a lot of people say left-handed people are extra gifted, and, we really know you are a gifted athlete and a gifted individual. But, I mean, do you do everything with your left hand? Like brush your hair?
Yep.
Wow. What's the team's greatest strengths, Hannah?
I think that we have really good chemistry and we can work really well together.
Finally, what has been your favorite part of the season so far? What wakes you up in the morning and gets you excited for volleyball?
It has to be my teammates, playing for them every day and practicing hard with them to make each other better. It's probably the best part.
Good luck on those 3-minute runs and the rest of the season.
Thank you.
So, speaking about the volleyball team, they had a heck of a year last year. I mean, I can't wait to see how the team progresses and how they get better over the course of the season this year. I mean, they were definitely sitting atop the cool throne, state champions last year. And when I say cool throne, I mean they were cool. They were the bee's knees. They had everything going for them. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, we got the hot seat. I mean, you got some coaches maybe that are sitting on the hot seat and college ranks.
Would that be Tennessee football?
Without a doubt.
Or Tennessee
Without a doubt.
basketball.
Georgia State. Watch out.
Sorry, Preston.
That's fair.
So it leads us right into our next segment. We got hot seat, cool throne. Marv, kick it off.
Homecoming week. They're on the hot seat. We got a bunch of upperclassmen that are doing their job, dressing up, doing a great job leading the school. But we got a bunch of kids after that maybe aren't participating fully in our theme days. We got some great theme days. Thanks a lot from the management here.
Do my
the
best.
Student
I do
council.
my best.
Set them up, knocked them out of the park. We just need better participation through that.
I would agree. I mean, we got a lot of middle school kids, maybe some younger high school kids that are just treating it as, hey, I'm going to wear a hooded sweatshirt.
Gym shorts. You know
Gym
what's
shorts
fun
and
about
hoodie
gym
sweatshirts.
shorts? Absolutely nothing. Running. And we know how you feel about that.
What's on the cool throne here, Coach?
Cool throne. Guys, I don't get a lot of homecoming week out at the elementary school, but we have a lot of school pride. So the cool throne is school pride. I was at the volleyball game, kicking off, Arlington, student section, that was lit.
It was. It was great. But do we need a week for this? Do we have to have a homecoming week to have school pride?
Year long,
Can it
baby.
be-
Year long.
I think it
Wield the
can.
shield. Let's do this.
Yield the shield.
Every day, show up, have that night pride, bleed green and gold.
We had a banner year. I mean, t-shirts, $22. Go get them.
They're still available.
Banner year. Why not have another?
Speaking of cool throwing, last year, it's pretty cool. State golf. But Lily Bojanski, she had the school spirit. She went through. She was a state medalist.
And it was pretty cool out there. What was the temperature?
28 degrees.
And was it
Raining.
raining? All right.
It
So
was miserable.
Lily Bojanski, state medalist, state qualifier in golf last year. We had a chance to step away and talk with her. So here's our interview with Lily.
All right. I'd like to welcome to the show Lily Bojanski. Welcome to Bergan Podcast. How are you today, Lily?
Great.
How's the festivities of the week so far?
You know, we're going all out.
I love it. The sunglasses, everything. With 3 newbies on the team, Lily, what has been the most difficult part of the season?
Probably learning to play fast and to just learn how to golf.
Right. With golf, there's a lot of tricky rules. Do you think the girls all have those down, or is that kind of an ongoing process?
We're still working on those rules.
Good deal. Now, Lily, you're a returning state medalist. What are you going to do to make sure you get back there?
Practice hard and make some more putts.
Now, I heard your dad is putting in a putting green. How's that been going for you?
I've already lost $10 on it, so that's great.
You better keep practicing then.
What?
Now, your dad put this in your senior year. Does that mean he loves summer in Boston more than you?
Yes.
That's okay. That's okay. All right, with the rest of the season ahead of you, how are you guys going to be successful? How are you going to get out there and win some tournaments?
Making putts, chipping better, hitting the ball far.
All sounds like a great recipe for success. Well, Lily, thanks for being on the show. We wish you best of luck, and enjoy the rest of your homecoming.
Thank you.
I love golf, but you know what golf doesn't have enough of? It doesn't have enough stuff to amp up the crowd. Where's the drum line? Where's the pep band? Where are the mascots? Why aren't there people wearing giant fuzzy heads running around in the 18th green, getting the crowd jacked up?
Can you try making a putt with a mascot trying to get you pumped up?
I can't make a putt when I'm out there and it's quiet.
That's true.
I'm not the right guy to ask about that. So, Coach Morse, you got some mascots here to talk about leading into homecoming week. You got a little ranking system set up here.
We have for you today the top 10 mascots out there. A lot of research went into this.
Scientific.
Not by me.
Science.
Scientific.
Not really.
Science.
Yeah.
Number 10, we have Cougars.
I think that's BYU. They're Mormon. All Cougars are Mormon.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I've got no argument there.
Number 9. What do we got?
Number 9, Indians.
Racist.
Number 8, Lions. Although they have a great camera system.
Detroit.
What else they got?
16.
0-16.
Detroit.
0-16.
Done.
You can't get rid of
Fair
that.
enough.
Can't
Fair
wash
enough.
that out.
Number 7, the Warriors.
Midland.
They're okay.
Yeah.
I got that one.
Support your local school
I
system
can
there.
pull for them.
Nah.
But still,
Average.
Whatever.
Number 6, the Wildcats.
Yeah. Cedar Bluffs, maybe?
Cedar Bluffs.
I don't know. We got quite a few of those kids in Bergan now, so I don't know how tough that mascot is. You know, no, I think
We have their best players.
we do.
How intimidating can they be?
Number 5.
Number 5, Wolverines.
I got a couple things.
Skunk Bears.
It's a fictional character. It's also a tough pair of work boots. Or a powerful mammal that resembles a bear, but is actually a weasel.
Did you Wikipedia that?
I did. I
Great
cited my
way.
source. Joy Clements, we're good. I'm
Great
good.
way to start your research paper, Wikipedia.
From here on out, any team that's referred to as the Wolverines should be referred to as the Fighting Hugh Jackmans. From here on out, that's
That
it.
makes
So,
sense.
homecoming game this week is against
The Hugh Jackmans.
the
Fighting Hugh
Wilbur
Jackman.
Claytonia.
Fighting Hugh
Fighting
Jackmans.
Hugh Jackman.
Or Skunk Bears, whichever one you prefer.
Yeah.
That makes
Either
sense.
You
one.
pick.
Number
All right,
4, Coach.
moving
what do
on.
we got?
Number 4, we have the Bulldogs. You know what? 2 out of 3 against the Bulldogs ain't too bad.
Not too bad.
Recent
Not too
history. Yeah, I agree.
We got them.
3.
Number 3, the Tigers. Are you kidding me? Number 3?
It's just a big domestic house cat. That's all it is.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's not very intimidating.
They have whiskers.
Number 2, the Eagles.
Is that
I was at the game Tuesday night. Did you guys see what we did to the Eagles?
That's the same team.
Same team.
I would like to take a moment to say that Eagles are pretty American, so that's how they got their number 2 ranking right there.
Yeah,
That's
it's probably a good idea.
That was
Eagles.
only Mount Rushmore.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
America.
That was my Teddy
Fair enough.
Roosevelt.
What about number 1? Number 1 are the Knights.
Yes!
Without a doubt.
The Knights.
Hands down.
Because they're the best.
It doesn't matter if you have Knights, Lady Knights, or you know what? We can even go Fighting Knights. They're still the best.
Without a doubt.
I think lead us right into our next interview. We had a chance to step away and talk with Fighting Knight Ethan Vilwalk about not only the football season, about how homecoming football game is going to go. So
Did you ask him about his hair?
I haven't actually.
The man's like Samson. It's where he draws his strength. Let it go.
Old Testament. There you go. All right, so here's our interview with Ethan Vilwalk.
Ethan, good to see you. How's it going this season?
Oh, it's going pretty good.
Hard to believe we're 2 games in already, huh?
Yeah,
After rushing for over 1,000 yards last year, what's the goal for this year?
1,500, baby.
Feel like you got a pretty good start to that?
No.
It's all right. You got time. We got time. On Friday night, the Wilber-Claytonia Wolverines come to town. Did you know that a Wolverine is also known as a skunk bear?
I did not.
Can you tell us what makes a fighting knight better than a skunk bear?
We have a sword, and they don't. So,
Swords. Swords are always better.
they are.
With so much team speed in returning the letter winners, what's the ceiling for this year's team?
You know, I think we can make it all the way down in the middle of the Nebraska Inn. Bergan fight song after we held up our huge state championship trophy.
Love it. What is the biggest obstacle to this year's team accomplishing its goals?
We just got to stick together as a team. We can't be selfish. Got to play as a team.
All right. Appreciate you stopping by. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right, so I think that just about wraps up our interviews. But what would be a podcast from the Learning Cottage without jokes of the day? Fortunately, we had special guest, friend of the show, able to stop by today and do a couple of jokes of the day for us. None other than Senor Bergante.
More Bergante, Mr. Bergante. More Bergante, Mr. Bergante.
I've been saying mucho to all of my Mexican friends. It means a lot to them. I've decided to become a math teacher. I'm only going to teach subtraction. I just want to make a difference.
So we ran a little bit longer on the broadcast than we anticipated, but I think it's about time we wrap it up. So before we do, predictions. Friday night,
baby.
who you got?
Wilber-Claytonia, top 10 opponent. Not that I don't have faith in our boys, because I do. We're going to win. But I think it's going to be closer than a lot of people think. I like Knights, 37. Wilber-Claytonia, 28.
You know what? I think I need to adjust you a little bit. 37, I like that. 28, I think our defense is pretty stiff.
We're fast.
I think we're going to be good.
Yep.
I'm going to go 38, 21.
All right.
Guys, not so fast, my friends. The Fighting Knights, the most powerful mascot there is. There is no way this is close. Knights, 42. The Skunk Bears, 7.
Yep.
I love it.
There we go.
I love it. I love
There
it.
we go.
Either way, happy homecoming. Go Knights.
Oh no, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. And then we'll